What's going on with you guys? Let's see what we got. Oh, we got 4 people coming in. Kinder lawn maintenance. What's happening, guy? Shoot. How do you like that grinder? I'm actually probably going to be getting a new one and upgrading. Alright. This one you can't really tell too much. Let's see. Okay, you see the difference in deals right there. That's kind of, so when you take the blade over, and it gets the job done. But you have to take the blade in this way. It'll hit the top layer. Then you gotta take it on at an angle. Then it'll hit the middle. Then you gotta take it at more of an angle, and it'll hit the edge. Just because it's a round surface and how you're pulling it through. I don't know. It sharpens them, but we're looking at getting the RBG 712, and we'll see how. But right now they're sold out on Amazon, so or it's not available. So yeah, RAINED here too in France. Well, yeah, this is right around the corner. France, huh? What's the properties like there? Okay, this would be a good depiction to show you. Let's see. Alright, you see how it took a stripe down the middle? That was taken at an angle. And I'll show you how, if I take it straight through, let's see. If I take it straight through, it'll get this top section. See? See how it hit that top section there? So, I don't know. Plenty of bushwhacking. Mostly semi-overgrown countryside. Gotcha. Cool, good to know. Just started raining. Canton, Ohio, eh? Just up there north. I am actually going to be doing a waterfowl hunt south of Canton, I think, or maybe southeast of Canton area, south of Akron, I believe. We're going up there on a waterfowl hunt here. I think that one's in mid-December, I think. So. We're supposed to be raining out here east of Indianapolis, but just started raining right now too. Yeah, we got sprinkled on for a little bit, and then it just got to the point to where I saw the radar and I knew it was going to be getting smacked. So I just called it a day. Got 10 done this morning, and now just sharpening these up, and then I'll be headed home. I have a couple landscape estimates to get out, so we can either get them in. We're either going to get this one that I'm quoting for this fall, or it's going to be beginning next spring. Just depends. So. Shoot. Yeah, it is actually. It's going to be on. Mosquito Creek or something like that. I think it's Mosquito Creek. Does that sound familiar? Goodness gracious. Are you going to Entrepreneur Academy again this year? Yes, I will be up there. Shout out to Brian. They just announced that he's going to be having it. I've been talking with him here lately, and he was saying that for a minute it was there up in the air, but he just got confirmation, so that's pretty freaking sweet. Yes, I will be up there for sure. Actually, maybe a little surprise. There we go. Any of you guys going to Entrepreneur Academy live? Man, it is coming down pretty good. I heard the Beach City backwaters just... You heard the Beach City... Hold on. I heard the Beach City backwaters just south of here. Oh, you hunt. I bet that's me saying you hunt. Dead Dylan. Beach City backwaters. Is that, like, public? Do you get a drawing for that? Is that all drawn, or is that... How does that work? Because this one was like, it's a reserve or whatever, so they do drawings for it. And we got picked for a blind spot for one hunt, I think. Public. Yeah. Congrats on the... Thank you very much, Kinder. Yeah, that was a sweet, man. For I don't know what it is. We've tapped into some growth here lately, and hit 2K. Just was texting our t-shirt folks. We have shirts and hats coming in, but we're going to be giving away a few hats. I had a lot of folks that messaged me in regards to my hats, so we're going to be giving them away. So any of you guys going to Entrepreneur Academy live? What kind of blades you use? These are just, what is the name of those? I get them at my dealer. They're just the high lift blades. Pretty standard issue. Nothing too special about them. Just whatever the high lift blade is with the hardened edge right there. Man, what is the name? Oh, here we go. An Excel blade. So, like I said, I'm pretty sure that's just standard. That's in my dealer. That's who my dealer has. So, or yeah, that's who they have. So that's what we use. I would like to go though get that RBG 712, and I'm gonna do a video because a lot of people ask me about the Oregon blade grinder, how it works. But I'm anxious to see with using that RBG 712 on the blades that we've been using, the Oregon grinder, like how much it fixes the blade from like not having that perfect cut. So what do you guys use? What's your blades of choice? Those blades of glory. One love. Kinder has the RBG 712, works great. I need to buy a new disc for it though. Whatever, dude. You Columbus City folk, I'll tell you. You guys are a tough crowd out there, man. I see you out there sometimes, though. Sharp ones. That's right. I see you out there, One Love, on the IG. I see that. Brother, I got nothing but love. One Love, you're too kind, my guy. You guys are too kind. There we go. If and when you get the RBG712, go ahead and get the grit collector. Yeah, I have actually I've seen that to where that shield deal on the back. That's what I probably would just go ahead and do it. But like I said, man, they're not available online right now. If I loosen this up, if I give myself a little more distance on that blade, see if it works. See that? I don't know. I'm just not too sold on this thing. That girl go everywhere. I made that mistake. Nah, I'm kidding. Yeah, I'm sure it'll definitely help. No offense, not. Oh no, I get it, dude, and I'm kind of whatever, fooling around, whatever. But yeah, I get it. Trust me, I am sure it is so much better, and it's like the correct angle and everything. But yeah, I definitely know like the other grinder will be um, definitely better. Uh, but at the time of starting, at the time of starting everything, this was you got to afford what you can, the best you can at the time. So what 3 years ago we've had this. Um, 3 years we've had this, so we've definitely grown since then. But this was a lot cheaper to do versus paying a dealer to sharpen my blades every time. So this this definitely has helped a lot. So, oh jeez, okay. Don't be starting that OH crap here. I may be from Ohio, but you don't need to be doing that on this channel, my friends. Don't even start on that junk. Are you getting into snow this year? Yes, yes, we are getting into snow. We are. I've gotten everything priced out. There it is. He's a blue. Um, yeah, we've gotten what we're going to be getting priced out. Really, just waiting to pull the trigger on that. What it is G4. Okay, so if it's G4, does that mean it's Randy or does that mean it's Andy? How do we know? Which mowers do you have? All right, well, we can get on here real quick. You flip these around. There we go. Hustler Super Z with the 54, and then we have the right standard, the old 36. So here's the workbench deal we got. We built this over the fall, so that we're not far from getting ourselves some equipment because that is our paver base, our actual base material. Dump trailer. Just like, no, I guess I can take you over there. It's just with like oils and lubes and all that stuff. Grinders. This is more or less just maintenance stuff we have here. Down here, seating. Ramps. Cart bait. Yeah, boy. So, this was from, Oh, where did that pallet come from? Oh, yeah, that was when we did the fire pit. Yeah, that's all the sod and stuff we did from the fire pit, so. Yeah, there you go, a little shop tour for you. If anyone's interested in that RV, let me know, because I'm ready for it to get out of here, so that way I can start renting that half of the shop as well. That would be nice. That will be nice. Let's see. 99% of the time, it is Randy. Well, is this the 1% of the time, or is this the 99% of the time? And that's way more north. Hey, don't talk about... Oh, you're talking about Michigan State. I got you. I wasn't reading the screen name and wondering who the heck was busting my balls. What up? One love. Oh, one love. At it. Had any problem with them? If you're talking about the mower, the 36 intensity, no, not really. Just because it's used for my small properties. So the 36 intensity it's been great. I think we have 30 some hours on it so far. We got it this sometime this spring. It's the 90. The Hustler though. So the Hustler's been great. It really has. But what I'm dealing with right now is, if oh no, it's been blown off. But I have been getting blowout on the front of the mower. Took it to my dealer because they had to replace a belt. It wanted to roll. I think I did a video on that. Yeah, because I had the hyperdrive. So, for some reason, though, I am getting a significant amount of blowout on the front. They checked the deck. Everything was leveled and squared away. Tire pressure's good. Honest, I don't know. You guys will know this, so leave your deal down below what you think. But I am wondering, which I don't really think it would be this, because I'm sure people their blades are bad. But because I use the Oregon blade sharpener there, I wonder if my blade, like the angle, I don't know if this would happen or be a case, so let me know. Randy, you would probably know this. If the blade angle is not sharp down enough, say it's more too flat, would that then cause a weird, not as much suction underneath, which would then cause the blowout up front? Because like I said, they checked the deck, everything checked fine, air pressure's fine, but I am getting blowout on the front, super bad, to where it's kind of annoying. And if I don't figure out what it is, I almost want to start looking into a different mower. It's that bad. Because, I get covered. It's covered in my face. I get all up on, after a property, I'll have leaves and grass, built, on the foot platform of the mower. And I just don't know why it's doing that when everything checks out fine. So I don't know, maybe I'll buy a new set of blades, throw them on there, and see if that happens. Suction comes from and this is, I don't know how much more of a lift, I don't know how much more of a lift I could get, but there's got to be something not right if there's that much blowout. I don't know. I don't like it though. That, and I got caught. If you see me fiddling this eye, I got poked in the eye with a honeysuckle branch, and the leaves got me. So that's why if you see me fooling with his eye. It is hurting. Alright, so, Kender, so friend to a friend, is the cartmate worth the money? Okay, I'm going to be 100% honest. I will, let me show you guys here. The cartmate, yes. Especially when you're running a one truck operation. And I can put it on the, now, I guess there's stipulations to it. I can get the cartmate with the 36 into the bed of the truck. So that's my transport. Typically we have mulch in here, so I can hook up to this, I can drop this, unload the cartmate deal. So it really is great. The downfall is, though, is if you have to get into a 36-inch gate, you then have to pull the pins, swing the tires up front. Well, when the casters are up front, you cannot dump while it's in the 36 position. So if you look at the YouTube video I did with the edging of sidewalk, you will see to where it's in the 36 position, and that's why I was hand unloading it, because you cannot dump when it's in the 36 position. It's built like a tank. I mean, like, honestly, I mean, don't get me wrong, it's gonna last forever. That thing is built solid, but could it have maybe been a little less like heavy duty steel and stuff to make it a little lighter? I think it could have been, but at the same point, though, I mean, it's not gonna fail on you. So, man, my eye is just really getting me. Man, you guys see anything in there? Woo! It's the 99. Good. It's Randy. It's Randy. How did your pumpkin deal go, or is that a later date? Super cool if you do that. Yeah, so the October 17th is when we were holding that. Yeah, Jordan and I were talking. Man, my eye really hurts. Jordan and I were talking, and I was just trying to think of something we could do to give back. I wanted to have something in the spring, but of course, there's a big old spider. Get your ass back. With the spring and everything that was going on, which is still kind of going on, but it wasn't the right time to do it, because no one knew what was going on. Stuff was getting shut down. So I decided this fall to do the pumpkin pick. Now, I would like to turn this into an annual thing to where we eventually have, if none of this COVID stuff was going on, I would have had it to where we had events for kids. We would have brought a food truck out here, had music playing, whatever. Just so it would be like a nice community event. But with the COVID stuff, we're just going to have the pumpkins for the kids to pick up out of the trailer. We'll have the ramps that you saw over there. We'll have those going right up into the back of it. And they can, parents, whatever, can grab. Like I said, we're gonna get about 200 of them in there. We went to the pumpkin pick or patch over the weekend with my kids just to take them out there, and I was counting pumpkins to see how many. I think I'm pretty sure I can fit 200 in there. I'm definitely sure I can. And it's been getting shared around like crazy. Like throughout the community here in town. So yeah, I think we're gonna have a good turnout. We're gonna have we have a bomb place for donuts, Schuler's, here in town, that we'll probably get, I don't know, 6 dozen or so donuts to have out for everyone. So, but just trying to keep it like minimal in a sense, just with the COVID thing. But I would like to turn this into like an annual thing where it's like everyone knows it in town. Like I want it to be a town known thing that we're going to be doing a pumpkin deal. So could be the angle of the way it's sharpened. The best way to find out, go by a set of blades and don't sharpen them to steel. Yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing. Is I'll probably just get a set of blades and see if that's the case. And if it still does it, I really like. I'll have to post a video. I'll have to post a video on my Instagram or like on my story. So if you guys aren't following me on Instagram, go to Solo Cuts Landscaping. Follow me there. I took a little video today. I'll post it on my story, so that way you guys can see what I'm talking about. Because like I said, it's when I see other people mowing and they're going over leaves and stuff, there's nothing like blowing up. So for it to happen on mine, I'm like, something isn't right. Murphy's Lawn and Landscape. What up, my guy from the KY? What's going on? You guys probably got hit with the rain that we're getting hit with. I was curious if the cartmate really was more of a hassle to operate and maneuver. I definitely can tell it was a well-built machine, but it seemed in your video when you utilized it for mulch, you seem kind of annoyed with it. No, there was, okay, so, like, if you had it on, like, a 52-inch stander or something, okay, so, the 36 intensity is definitely, like, on the lowest spectrum of power that to move that much weight. Like, that's a lot of weight and a lot of swing to be using for that little 36 inch. I mean, the hydros aren't as strong as, like, okay, if I put it on my Super Z, it worked great. But the problem is transport wise, like I can get the 36 with the cartmate in the bed of the truck. So, and then also I can get in the gated yards, whatever. So that's why that is a lot easier. Also, yeah, that's the biggest reason why I put on the 36. Now, I'm probably going to get a hitch system for the Super Z, so that way, like, if I know I'm going to be at like a job all day or something, I can go out the night before, drop the mower off with the cartmate, and then go out with my mulch. Or if it's going to be that big of a job, I'll just have the mulch delivered to the site, and we can do it that way. So, but yeah, so it is a lot for that 36 intensity to move that much weight. But no, like, I mean, we did. I've used it solo 3 times. Used it with Jacob a couple times, and it's been great. Like, literally not pushing a wheelbarrow the whole time, and it was nice. And it's like, if you wanted to use, a piece of equipment like a ditch witch or whatever, or Canicom, you run a chance of more of damaging turf. This, it's so nice. It really is. It just needs to be a little lighter and able to dump from a 36-inch stance, and that'll be the ticket. Yeah, we're rained out. Yeah, it's still coming down pretty good. Have you used a bagger for a rider? I bought one with my John Deere lawn dredge, but I haven't tried it yet. I have not. I haven't. I've never personally owned a rider. We don't even bag. I did 1 year when I had the fast track, but we just, for the price for what I would have to charge to bag leaves, this is why we're getting a dump insert next spring. Next spring, like, that is our first purchase, is going to be a dump insert, because being a one truck show, say I roll up to do a leaf cleanup, and we're bagging leaves and we're hauling out the debris. I used to load it up on the utility trailer. Well, what would happen is my utility trailer gets so full eventually to where I couldn't get the mower on there with the bagger, so I'd have to go take all the time blowing the leaves off the freaking utility trailer at the dump, come back, hook up to get the mower, and then go on to the next ones. If I use the dump trailer, which is, ideally the best thing to do, what happens is it's only 10 foot long, so there's not really any room to put the mower with the bagger and leaf debris. So that's why we're going to be getting a dump insert. Not only for that, but mostly, though, for landscape-wise, because, again, extra trips, because we haul out debris out of the dump trailer, then I have to go get mulch and then go back to the job. If we know we're going to be hauling out debris and it's going to be a mulch install, I can throw all the debris in the back of the truck in the dump insert, haul the materials with the dump trailer, and save on that. So that's why we're going to be getting a dump insert. Someone's asked me about snow. I don't know if we answered the question. So, Kinder, yes, I am going to be getting into snow. I think we kind of talked about it. I am going to be getting into snow. We priced out what we're going to be getting. Just waiting to pull the trigger on it. Yeah, and I've been talking with some companies here in the area. I'm going to be doing some subcontract work for them too. And yeah, just that way I can kind of get my bearings, I guess, in snow, and kind of get to learn from them, see how they operate with it. But we're still putting in, we're still reaching out to people, doing bids and everything. Ever get those edger blades? Yeah, I did. Please hold. Yeah, we sure did. Goodness gracious, that's heavy. But yeah, so here's our edger blade. I mean, there is so many of them in there. You know what I'm saying? Got these. Got those off Amazon. Acme, not Acme, yeah. He's here in Ohio. Acme. I mean, there's so many Acmes, I feel like. Not, oh, what's their names on YouTubers? Acme Mowing, Acme Mowing Lawn and Landscape, AcmeMowing.com. Not them. Guy, I think he's up north. He's in the UAG as well. But yeah, he's the one that sent me a link to that, and they fit great. I don't know though, compared to like an actual steel brand edger blade, if they last as long. But you couldn't beat the price for them, and can't beat the price. And what we're starting to do, or what I'm basically starting to do though, is start ordering stuff in bulk and keeping it in the shop. So, like, we have these edger blades. So now, like, when I get down to 10 edger blades, whatever it is, whatever number we're gonna set, I will know I need to go ahead and order another round of edger blades. So like, our 2-cycle mix, we use the Echo Red Armor. So like right now I have 12 to 15 of them left on the shelf. For next spring though, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna order a whole case. So that way we can just kind of do like an inventory. So we're hoping next year, I'd like to next year actually get a truck on the road outside of mine. So I'd like to have 2 trucks on the road to do all the mowing. But so we bring on a couple guys. That way there's an inventory list to where, hey, once we hit this amount, like write it on the box, whatever, once we get this amount, let me know. I will put the order in. So that way there's no, like, we're out of edger blades, out of 2-cycle mix. We would just always have it. So same thing with like oil filters and stuff. I'm going to start buying those if I can get them, in, I don't know, sets of 5 or something. Just keeping those here at the shop. Just to keep an inventory. Would you be able to tell us how much you normally charge for spring clamps? So it all, that is, now it's like minimum $125. Heck, there's a semi out front. Minimum's going to be $125. No matter what. That's just what it's going to be, because this is the way I think about it. So like I said, we don't bag leaves, but I'll mulch them up. And actually what I think I might do too is just to kind of help with the cleanup, and like if there's a lot of debris, removing some of that. I'm thinking about getting like a Catcher Pro or whatever they're called. I haven't really done much research on them, for the 36. So that way, after I mulch them into, say, like a 10-foot strip, I can then take the 36 with the little grass gobbler deal, click that up, and then haul them out. So this is what I think about it though. You are on the property. Say you're just mulching them up, and you do 3 passes on a property. And it's a $40 cut. You've gone over that property 3 times, so it's like you may as well charge at least $125 because you've gone over that many times. Plus, there's excessive wear on your mower when it comes to them. Then if you start getting into like cutbacks and prunings, that's all additional. So, but 125 is my base. Like that's it. Yeah. So that's what I do, and it seems to have worked pretty good. When I first started doing them, I'd have a tarp, rake, blower, trash can, and rake them on a tarp, drag them up onto the utility trailer. So bad. But that is also why. Let's see if I can turn this around here. That is also why I built the sidewalls on the trailer, so that way we can haul more leaf debris. We can haul more leaf debris essentially, or anything. I've taken this on mulch jobs because that we can hold. I think 6 is the most I've gotten up in that. We can get definitely more than 6 yards with this. Because if I needed to, I could put like a sheet of plywood on each side. We could really get this thing loaded up. So, the one I saw someone say 150. Honestly, like I wouldn't even be opposed to charging that as a base minimum. Because, like I said, it's you're on the property. You're blowing the whole property down. Getting everywhere into a central location, and then doing the deal. So, yeah, I mean, 150. I won't argue that 150 either. I always take the leaves. Yeah. Oh, yeah. If you're taking leaves with you, absolutely, because you need to. I mean, if someone was like, but if someone gave you any grief, say, well, we do a $65 dump fee too. So that's, with any landscape job, anytime we're hauling anything out, it don't matter if we're just doing a light. It don't matter if we're doing a pruning and we have 4 of them to do. Each customer is getting charged a $65 dump fee. Each one of them. Man, is there a way of seeing like who is all on the live? I don't think you can. So yeah, pretty. Gosh, it sucks. We need the rain though. We need the rain bad. It is. It has been super dry. Temperatures have been nice. Temperatures have been very nice. But it has been very dry. Man, if we've been getting rain. If we've been getting rain this whole time, the grass would be growing like spring again. Because the temperatures have been so ideal. Oh, it's been so nice. For aeration, how do you charge for that? There are 6 people. 6 people? Yeah. What's that? Keiko Family Exotics. How goes it? Oh, it goes well. It goes well. How are you? For aeration, how do you charge for that? So, I actually don't. This was my first aeration I ever done this year. I did one, and to be honest, the reason why was because I had the aerator rented for my house and my parents' house, so I went ahead and did an aeration. We don't have the luxury of having walk behind aerators for rent around here, and after push aerating my yard and my parents, or not push, but like using a walk behind, I'm no thank you. To be honest, no thank you. Um, Especially because the landscape jobs we have coming in and that we're going to be doing, um, that's like honestly the landscape jobs we have. I'm curious on how much leaf work we'll do. Now it'll be nice once. Oops, sorry. Ugh. It'll be nice once properties drop off, because we cut basically after Halloween. After that is all leaf game, but we'll cut every property short so that way there's not going to be that much growth by that time. And when we go to mulch leaves, we're not mulching up a bunch of grass. It's literally just going to be the leaves. So with um, that, and how many? Hopefully that frees up time, because then I can do like landscaping at the beginning of the week too. But if we stay to landscaping half the day Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, then that's going to run me all the way up through fall, like completely all the way up through fall, which I'm okay with because I make more money doing landscaping than I do doing leaves. I can do that, so I'm not opposed of it. And then if we start getting into some hardscaping, like we've done patio, fire pit, like landscape border, so we start getting dabbling into that, then that'll be stuff to do to winter. I'm going to be doing snow in the winter. And also to help so I'm a CDL driver from when I did full-time, delivered for Gordon's full-time. And one of my buddies that I hunt with, he owns a trucking company. So I may even just swing some part-time, like if we're not getting any snow and I don't have any work going on, then I'm just gonna. He said he'll throw me as much work as I want, and I'll just do some day hauls for him, just simple stuff, and just to keep some money coming in. Like we've been stockpiling money though for our winter fund, but like if I don't have to touch any of that winter fund, because we're either making money on snow or I'm doing a little bit of driving for my buddy, then that's just going to give us even more leverage for next spring. So that's the way I'm taking it. Is if we do snow, awesome. It's just going to be a bonus for us, but we're not banking on it. So we'll just see. This is going to be our first winter like this, so I'm excited to see what it does. What are your best advertising marketing tips for a new lawn care business? I would say the best thing you can do starting out would be like Google My Business, or whatever it's called, your free Google business page, and treat that just like a website, or treat it just like a social media platform where you're constantly uploading pictures, because everyone's going to Google. Like you have to be on Google, so start there. Like I know a lot of guys like Brian, Keith, Kalfas, they talk about like expend all your like free stuff. Like don't spend, if you're just getting into it, you don't have to spend $6,000 on a website. Like okay, we still use Squarespace. I still use Squarespace in mine, and it's done great. It was a learning curve, and you have to do it your own and all the SEO work. So I'm sure there's still even better, like eventually we'll probably end up paying someone to do a website and all that. But for right now, it's been doing great. It's got our online presence there. It's where we're ranked #1 on Google reviews. Get your reviews. That's why you need Google Business, so that way you can get all the reviews you can from your customers. Because that's been a big thing that we've hit hard with is reviews. So I'd say any chance you can, get a review. Every time we close a job out, we at least send them a link. Here it is, to give us a review, and it's helped out so far. And like I said, if you do landscaping in our area, then we're at the top of the list, and I'm a small company compared to a lot, so. And like Facebook, get on Facebook, blow it up. I mean, just all social media get on. For aeration, seed, and starter for, I'm sure it was 30,000. Yeah, so I did a 4,000 and for seed aeration, and starter was 175. That was that one I did, but I'm going to aerate in the spring for all my clients, so it'd be worth. Yeah, I mean, if you can, if you can punch them to aerate in the spring, there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, I know it's like frowned upon to aerate in the spring just because it makes your lawn more susceptible to weeds, but True Green's out there doing it every single year. So, hey, that's it. You got to go out there and make money. You got to make money. So it's like I said, I just don't have the option to rent a walk or a stand on. If I had a stand on, then I would definitely punch it. But yeah, I wasn't about to do the. Oh my gosh, you would be beat doing those all day long doing that. Ugh, that would be exhausting. What time is it? 4:45. What size is your dump trailer in width? The dump trailer is a 6x10, so it's 6 foot wide. I don't know if you guys have seen. I don't know how long you guys have been following along or how many whatever, but that dump trailer looks nothing like it did when I bought it. Absolutely nothing like it. It has completely transformed into what it is. But I had to do with what I could afford at the time. We're just starting out. I know I needed a dump trailer, so we got that on a good deal. And then, after a couple years of running it, I got it repainted, all new wiring, brand new tires, rims and wheels, DOT tape. I don't know why that's why I don't like about iPhones too. It does that deal. New walls built, so new steel floor. Yeah, so this is a pretty cool feature we did to it. So if we're at a landscape job, we have to unhook. We have the strobes. That one got caught. Oh, there it goes. Pretty neat. And these are a Load Range E tire, 10-ply tire. Oh yeah. Recommend dethatching yards. Okay, so True Green does our fertilization, so I'm in contact with the True Green rep quite often. And his opinion is aeration is the best thing you could do. Now, now there's times where if someone just has basically all dead grass, then you may want to consider dethatching to really expose that soil. But he said a lot of times that puts like a lot of unwanted stress and wear on the lawn. So he said that his recommend was just, double, triple core aerations if it's that bad. So that's what I can give you on that. I've never dethatched. I see what comes of it when people do, and it's crazy. But yeah, I mean, Ryan Noor or whatever with him on YouTube, he dethatches and look at his lawn, but he obviously manicures his. So, but hey, if you can offer it, people pay for it. Why not? I mean, it's going to benefit the lawn, but like I said, I've just heard about aeration being just basically the thing. Really great idea. Yeah, that strobe deal is pretty cool. It's just wired. It's hooked right up to the box, or the box where the battery is. So, um, and the dump trailer charges off the truck when it's hooked up. Um, yeah, I don't think there's anything else new that we've done there. Who created your new business logo? They just over the time of just over time of thinking about what I want to look like, font wise. I mean, just kind of the whole deal between me and the company in town that did it. We came up with that design. So just brainstorming, sending over different ideas, and that's what they came up with. So it turned out great. I will say this though, this is the one downfall. I would say this one downfall is if you see there's three colors of gray. Well, when you get your shirts done, a lot of it's charged by color. Well, that gray, that gray is all different colors, so it does make it kind of pricey. So, but it's what I wanted. I like the look of it. I like that font, that the spacing on the font, there's just something about it I like. Um, I don't know. Yeah, I like it. I like it though. Thank you. Man, you can do different dance party documentary. Man, this stuff is kind of weird. I didn't know you could do all kinds of. Whatever. Thank you for talking to me yesterday about my lawn care company. I think to eventually get into landscaping, but for right now, I'm continue yeah, man. Dude, I'm telling you, just get your feet wet in landscaping with just simple like mulch installations. Mulch installations, start just dabbling into some shrub prunings. For the most part, you can't mess up a lot of stuff that you do when you're doing prunings. You depending on what they have, like when it needs to be pruned, if it's a plant that blooms off new wood, old wood, that whole deal. But I mean, all you have to do is just get started into it. Best thing to do, mulch installations. It's the easiest way to get into landscaping, and it's one of the best things to offer. If you're already doing the mowing, why not do the mulch deal? So, well, my friends, I think it is time for me to get on out of here. It's time for me to go home. I got some blades sharpened. I was going to do a video, but I think I'm just going to go home and hang out with the fam. I got some estimates to get out. I have some estimates to get out today. And some follow-ups to do this evening, so I should probably get on going. So, anyways, guys, thank you for hanging out with me. We still got 4 folks on. If you've been on here the whole time, I greatly appreciate it. But bee stings, would you recommend putting fabric down in a garden before putting mulch down? Okay, real quick to answer that question. I've done tear outs, whatever, with fabric. I've done them, and guess what? There's just as many weeds as if there is. Okay, I'm getting ahead of myself. I was reading another question. I have done as many tear outs, mulch installations, whatever, where there's fabric and there's not fabric. Same amount of weeds in both. So this is what I always tell customers, because they'll always be like, "Oh yeah, can you put the fabric down?" I always tell them that. I mean, I'll put it down. Hey, I'm going to charge you for it. Cool. If you want it down, that's fine. But this is not a fix all, because so many times, like the weed seeds will germinate in mulch, just the way it is. It's a processed plant. It's processed mulch. Like it comes from wood. Like all the weeds and everything you pull gets dumped into this and shredded up, whatever. So Customers really want it, yeah, sure, whatever. But it's not going to be a fix-all. And if they have any plans on like planning stuff later, annuals, just know, hey, you're gonna have to cut through this. It's going to kind of be a pain in the neck. So I kind of try to talk them out of it because I don't like putting it down because it's a pain in the butt. So last question. So have you been profitable this year and made the revenue needed to match your last job at Gordon's? The answer to your question is yes. We have tripled our business from what we did all year last year to what we did all year last year. I have already tripled what we did all year last year. So we have crossed the threshold, I believe, to where we're really starting to get our name out there. I was able to take opportunities on jobs that I wouldn't have been able to do if I was still working full time. But I do believe it was because of the 5 years or 4 years swinging them both, putting in the very extremely long hours that we kind of crossed that threshold. So yeah, I can tell you that it has been. It's not any easier. I will say that. It's just the only difference is you're now all in on the business. Like tonight, I still have all the back end stuff to do. So it's just now throughout the day, I'm all in on the business. So yeah, but no, it has been a very profitable year. It's exciting because it gives us options, like for equipment purchases next year in the springtime. What we're going to be doing, what I'm hoping to get. It gives us options where if we want to pay cash or not, like 100% honest. If we want to pay cash or not, if we get a good enough rate to where it's like 0% and whatever, and we can use that leverage, then that's what we'll do. But yeah, it's been a great year so far. It's been tough. It's been long days, demanding, but it's been a good year. I can't complain. But it has. But just in a year, I've already started to see how I want to start shaping our business and going forward, and the direction I want to go. So it's exciting. Really, I it's super blessed for the year it's been. I'll just say that. Alrighty, y'all. Thank you very much. Thanks for hanging out. Be sure to stay tuned because now that we have hit, over 2K, woo, crazy. Now that we've hit over 2K, so this is one of the hats that we did. It's an old. This thing is filthy. I need to wash it. Well, I have new hats coming in Thursday. But yeah, they're actually pretty sweet hats. We're gonna have new hats coming in. We'll be doing a giveaway with that, and probably do like someone gets a hat and a hoodie or whatever you want. That, and then on Instagram, we're like right on 2,500 followers on Instagram. So if you're not following us on Instagram, be sure to do so. But anyways, guys, thank you very much for hanging out. Thanks for talking. Thanks for sticking around. I really do hope you guys enjoy the content that I put out. I try to be a little different than everyone else. Kind of give like just, really just grassroots of when we've started the business, and what it's taken us and where we're going with it. So I always try to bring the camera along for as much as I can. And I'm right here learning along with you guys. So thank you very much. And guys, as always, remember, do what you love what you do, but never stop. Guys, we will see you in the next live. Be square.